Oh, you scared me. Oh.
Gosh, look at you, you're so beautiful.
Why did you get home? I didn't hear you come in. I always wake up when you come in. Why didn't you wake me?
I got in just a couple of minutes ago. I didn't want to wake you. I've had one hell of a day. I just got a late flight back from New York.
Well, yes, I'm glad. We've got a lot to talk about.
Well, you can see on my face?
What?
The good news?
What good news? I don't have any good news.
Oh, come on. You're not going to chew me out because I got a later flight unplanned, are you?
No. What were you doing in New York? Angel didn't even know where you were.
Well, I couldn't tell Angel for the same reasons I couldn't tell you. It was such a half-baked deal, but now that it's finally come through, I mean, they can print it in the newspapers. I'm just so happy.
Go on.
You gonna listen?
Yeah.
Our troubles are finally over. I mean, maybe life has troubles, but our financial troubles are finally over.
Did you win the lottery?
No, I didn't win the lottery, but I earned it. Now, you know, I was having money troubles at the club before you got kidnapped, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I've got the chance to make it bigger and better than ever. You know, I told you I had this friend who had a restaurant in New York and it was running into trouble.
Yeah?
Well, he's given me a half share in the restaurant. Now, we'll get international backing, which means we don't need bankers or anything. We can refurbish the place. We're going to turn it into the biggest, best new club in the whole of New York City.
Well, do. I mean, if you're losing money with one club, how can you afford two?
No, well, all it takes is tighter, tougher management. We just keep an eye on the trends and things very, very carefully. I mean, you know what they say in this country?
What do they say?
Well, if you haven't made it in New York, you just haven't made it. And now I can make it bigger and better than ever. I mean, our future is secure. We're financially secure.
Well, what if I say I don't want you to do this?
Well, it's a bit late for that.
I see. So you only care about what I think when I agree?
No, you just wait till you see it. I mean, you're gonna... I'll tell you that to see. You're gonna love it. I want to play burglars again. Sneaking in on lovely ladies in nightdresses.
Luke, we can't solve our problems by kissing.
No, you're right. It's gonna take more than that.
Hi.
Oh, no, please, don't stop on my account. Actually, it's very cheering. I can use some cheer today.
Well, not my singing. That helped you really in trouble. I had this teacher one time. She said to me that I was a very creative singer, but please could I sing in tune with everyone else? I thought I was, but I thought everyone else was out of tune.
Well, I'm glad you survived that to sing another day. Now, why don't you tell me what brings on this burst of happy song? Well, Maria Callas, I'm waiting. Why the aria?
One should be happy enough with life itself to be able to sing about it.
Oh, yes, one should be, but recently that one wasn't you.
Oh, just because I sing like an old crow doesn't mean that I don't have the same feelings as everyone else.
No, of course not.
Well, it's been a very good day, what with one thing and the other. You know, this bank case is going really well.
Oh, finding some matching curlicues in our handwriting analysis, aren't we?
Yes. As soon as I got all this straightened up, I'll show you something.
Good.
And, I don't know, what else?
Oh, please, go on.
Well, that's it, really.
Oh, that's it? Why don't you explain your simply delirious happiness, then?
My goodness, we're the cynic today, aren't we? Don't you believe me?
Mrs. Lavery, do you expect me to believe that this musical ecstasy has anything to do with our bank client?
Well, there might be a couple of other things.
Yes, a couple of other things like requited love. Because I see seated before me a very beautiful, fulfilled woman who probably would think that anything she did today, like stub her toe, would be reason enough to burst into song.
Oh, maybe you're right.
I think so.
That's lovely. Yes, yes, and yes.
That sounds like about three you want me. That's a plan I like.
But sometimes we can be thankful to Robert.
Oh, well, that's another matter entirely. I'll see you here tonight, then. Huh?
night. I love you.
I'm thankful for that. It saves me from doing all the work. See you later.
I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Thank God, women, I thought you were just enjoying another obscene phone call.
Well, there were elements of that. How do you know, anyway?
Oh, you know me, I'm clairvoyant.
True.
Now, aside from the sort of details, just what is Duke up to tonight? That doesn't happen every night anyway.
None of your business.
Hmm.
Actually, we're having a night alone. Robert called up and wants Robin over for a date, so you've got my daughter tonight. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. Now we all win, huh?
So I immediately called my man and asked him for a date.
Oh, I can see it all now. Music, candlelight, wine, strolling violins.
Very nice.
Thank you.
We are going to have a very nice, quiet candlelit dinner. And I'm going to ask Angel to close up very, very early.
I think that's a very, very great plan.
You know what you can do? Why don't you ask Felicia over, seeing as you're having Robin over for dinner? Because she's full of happiness now that Frisco's fine.
Now that is a brilliant idea. Thank God I don't have to stay home with the telly and Robert all alone.
We'll all have a nice evening.
Actually, I sort of like yours better. And not just the sex parts either. I envy you and Duke, your companionship and closeness.
Well, there are millions of couples like us.
Well, dozens maybe.
But don't knock it till you've tried it, Sean. I mean, it's really nice being married. Very easy.
You know what I do whenever I get this impulse to get married? I go to a very dark, quiet room, and I lie down until the urge passes.
Oh.
Now don't
Go
throw
away.
anything.
Go on.
I'm going.